Hi guys, it's me Jess here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I make my summer baby shower dress. This is a very simple dress with adjustable shoulder strap with fat shirring at the back to give the most comfortable for the dress. That's why I think it would be perfect for your summer wardrobe. Hope you guys will like it and try it out, and let's get started. The first step is making the pattern for the dress. To make the front bodice pattern, I draw a rectangle with 18 cm length, which is the length from above the breast to under the breast, and 23 cm width, which is a quarter of my bust size. From one top length line, I mark at 12 cm on the width line next to it. It's the half width between two breasts. It's also the position for the shoulder strap later. I also marked out 8 cm on the length line, which is the dip of the front neck of the dress that I want. Then connect two marks together. From the top of the other length line, I marked out 8 cm, which is the dip from the above the breast to the middle of the breast. Then connect this mark to the one on the width line next to it to create the under armpit line. From the end of the first length line, I marked at 12 cm on the width line next to it. It's the same position with the mark I make on the other width line, then drawing a straight line from that mark. The length of this straight line will be 8 cm, which is the half of the rectangle minus 1 cm. From the first mark, I make two more marks at 1.5 cm to side of it. Then connect this mark to the top of the straight line to create the dot there. Adding 1 cm for seam allowance after that, except the first length line. And we will have the front bodice pattern after cutting. You will need to cut this pattern in fold fabric at this length line. Moving to the back bodice pattern, I draw a rectangle with 10 cm length, which is the length of the side line of the front bodice, and 23 cm width, which is a quarter of my bust size. From the top of one length line, I mark at 10 cm on the width line next to it. It's the position of the shoulder strap at the back bodice. Then drawing a straight line from that mark. From the end of the length line, I mark at 3 cm on the width line next to it. It's the width of the dot at the front bodice that I made before. Then connect that mark to the top of the length line to create the side line of the back bodice. Adding 1 cm for seam allowance after that, and we will have two pieces of the back bodice pattern after cutting. To create a fat shirring part at the back bodice, I increase the width of the middle back bodice pattern to 2 times, and here are the final pattern of the back bodice. Moving to the skirt pattern, I draw a straight line cutting the edge horizontal line first. From the first straight line, I draw another one at 40 cm away from it. It's the width between under the breast to middle of the hip. It's the hip line of the skirt pattern. After that, I keep drawing another straight line at 110 cm from the first straight line. It's the length of the skirt from under the breast to over the ankle. From the end of the first straight line, I mark up 30 cm, which is 1.5 times the width at the end of the front bodice. From the end of the hip line, I mark up 46 cm, which is the half width of my hip side. Then connect two marks together. This line will cut the ending line as one point to create the side line of the skirt pattern. I measure the length of this side line to be the same with the horizontal line, then drawing a curved line to connect the end of this side line to the end of the horizontal line to finish the ending line of the skirt pattern. Adding 1 cm for seam allowance after that, except at the edge horizontal line. And we will have the skirt pattern after cutting. To create the side pocket pattern, I draw a rectangle with 20 cm width, which is the width of the pocket, and 30 cm length, which is the length of the pocket that I want. I mark in the middle of one length line first. Then connect that mark to the top of the other length line by a curved line, and we will have the side pocket pattern after cutting. Now let's start sewing this dress. I used 2.5 meters of linen fabric in floral printing for this DIY. After cutting the front bodice piece, I finished the dot there first. Then I connect it to two side parts of the back bodice at the side line, and making the same piece like that for the lining part. To make the shoulder strap, I cut a long rectangle with 4 cm width, which is 4 times the width of the shoulder strap that I want, and around 70 cm length. I fold 2 length lines of the rectangle together and sew to create a fabric hole. Then I use a small head clip to upside it. Don't forget to use the iron to keep on the seam stay nicely. And here are 4 pieces of the shoulder strap for the front. I cut the middle back bodice pattern in 4 fabric at the top with line. Then I fold them together. It will be the middle back bodice pattern. From the folding fabric, I draw a horizontal line at over a half centimeter under it. It will be the width of the fabric hole for the elastic band to go through later. Then I keep creating this fabric hole like that. The width between 2 fabric holes will be 1.5 centimeter. After sewing, I use a half centimeter elastic band with 26 centimeter length, which is the width of the first middle bodice part to go through on the fabric holes. Then sew 2 ends of the elastic band to 2 ends of the fabric hole to keep them from moving. And here is the final fact shirring at the back bodice. I connect it to 2 side parts of the back bodice at the middle and sewing. After that, I finish the shoulder strap by adding the adjustable ring to the end of the long shoulder strap before connecting it to the first shoulder strap. The ending line of 2 pieces of the front bodice together. Moving to the skirt part, I add the side pocket to the position at 12 cm under the top of the skirt piece and sewing. After that, I connect 2 pieces of the skirt part together at their side lines. To finish the side pocket, I mark down at 14 cm from the top of the side pocket, which is the width of the open part of the side pocket where you can put your hand in. Then sew the rest together to create a dip for the side pocket. I finish the end of the skirt by folding the end fabric inside 2 times with 1 cm each time and sewing. At the top of the skirt part, I make 2 loose seam first. Then I create a garring fabric layer later. The final width of the garring fabric will be the same with the width at the end of the bodice. And make sure you don't create a garring fabric at the fact shirring part. The last step is connecting the skirt and the bodice together. And I finished this DIY. Here is my final result. This dress turned out just so pretty but still comfy with the fat shirring part. The A-line skirt give it a very flattering look and so much space for my belly. I hope you guys like it and try it out soon. See you in the next video.